My name is Joanne D. Jalman. I'm an evidential medium. I also do spirit art. I do a lot of other things. I like to call myself a multi-creative. In the previous video, we talked about spirituality for beginners. We talked about how you don't have to be perfect to be spiritual. We touched on about spirituality versus religion. Today is my favorite topic I'd like to talk about. It's about empathy versus empath. What's the difference? In saying that, today we're going to go gently explore what that is, the difference between empathy and being an empath. These words are used interchangeably. They sometimes get confused. They don't mean the same thing. So take a deep breath and let's slow down and dive in and simplify this. What is it? What is empathy? Empathy is when you can empathize with someone else and you can put yourself in their shoes. It's the ability to understand someone's feelings, how you connect, you can understand something because if you experience the same thing as them. For example, if a friend feels sad about a situation, you recognize that sadness because you've experienced it. You can be compassionate with them. Even though you're not sad, you understand that and you can empathize with them. I understand. I know what that feels like. Most people experience empathy. And that's the beginner first level of that. It's something we can learn and practice and strengthen throughout time, is offering that safe place for people. Empathy, you don't absorb other people's energy when you are having empathy with others. It's different. You can be with them and offer that space, not take it on. However, being an empath, now let's talk about that, about being an empath. There's a difference. An empath is someone who has empathy and can be and put themselves in other people's shoes. They also not only understand through their experience, they can put themselves in other people's shoes, they also can feel what that person's feeling. It can be very emotional, what they call can be contagious. And then also feel the anxious feeling that they feel. It's not theirs. They can be 1 minute they're fine, the next minute they're not. Actually, they're taking on someone else's energy. They're very sensitive because they can pick up on other people's emotions, the tone, the energy of the room. I'm sure you probably experience this. There could be a fight in a room, you walk in and you feel it's off. It's a gift. It's a gift we're born with. It can be overwhelming if you don't understand it. Specifically, you have to understand and be grounded. The key difference here that I want to leave you with is that being an empath and empathy, most people have empathy. An empath is something you're born with. You have to learn how to deal with it. Empathy allows you to connect. Being an empath means I don't think you absorb it because you don't need to absorb it. You can absorb other people's emotions and take on their physical pain even. It can be a struggle if you don't understand that. So it doesn't need to be that way. One thing is to be grounded and understand you don't have to take on other people's energy, emotion, feeling. And sometimes it can be better or worse. It's important to remind yourself, if you're an empath, that you don't have to take on someone else's emotion or physical feelings. You can call it out. You can be compassionate and be there without absorbing their energy. Both empathy and being an empath have a strength. Both also require a healthy boundaries, especially when you're an empath. Empaths often need extra time alone to recharge, go out in nature, ground yourself, salt baths, even crystals, whatever calls to you, to have that quiet time to recenter your energy. There's no label you have to claim. It's just, I'm offering this so that you can further understand yourself. I wish I had known that I was at the time. Whether you're learning that more about being empathetic or discovering that you might be an empath, self-awareness is the key. Understanding how you feel first thing in the morning, that's a key. I want you to take a moment with yourself. Explore, breathe in, and exhale. And recognize how you're feeling before you walk in a room. That way it can help you understand whether it's yours, how you're feeling before you walk in a room, or whether you're picking up on someone's energy and how they're feeling. That's a key thing. If this video has helped you in any way, if you want to drop a comment down below, if you want to reach out, but feel free to subscribe and share this with someone else you might think that needs this, to know this. If they're the very beginning of their discovery, or if this resonates with you, and share it with someone. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.